Hey, it's Llama here. Today I'm doing another Rhyniognatha taming video. This time I'm going to show you how to tame it without a net gun. So I had some feedback from one of the previous videos that I'd loaded saying that in the future with Ark Ascended, net guns won't be there. So they were only released in Gen 2, and unless they're added to the base game as an engram, you won't have them at launch. So if you need to tame a Rhyniognatha, you'll have to do it without the use of a net gun. As always, if you enjoyed this video or find it useful and you could like, comment or subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. So let's get started, shall we? Now I've got my trap here ready to go. Simple behemoth gate trap. I've got gates part way through so that I can section it off into two sections, and I've got it right next to my base so that I can keep the trapped Rhynio in render and stop it phasing through the trap. So we'll just clear away some of this stuff. Obviously, gates themselves don't stop stuff spawning, so we've had some tree growth in and around the trap that might make it a little bit tricky. So we'll just clear those out of the way, and then we'll get going and have a look. So we'll go, now these things are hard to find, so we'll have a look at the initial areas, and if we find one then great, but let's be honest, the chances are fairly slim. So I'm flying across here to the swamp. I tend to head up here towards the redwoods just to have a quick look. Can't see anything there. And then I'd basically go between here and the red ob, which you can see there to the right slightly, over there, and directly down here, and this is all swamp through this area, so we'll see if we can find one, and if we can't, then we'll keep going, and so I'll sort of cut the video at that point, and we'll keep looking until we find one, and I'll bring you back when we've got one. So where you see me pausing, these are all common spots where I've seen them before. Back towards the redwoods now. There's this little island up here, sort of raised up above the swamp. I've seen them on there before. What is that? Got one there. Oh, awesome. There we go. Is it a female? It is a female. It is a female. Nice. It's only a level 20, but that's okay for today's purposes. Now, I'm going to get it to aggro on me. Now, to be fair, these things will aggro on a Rhyniognatha. They will ignore whatever it is they are currently attacking, and they will follow you. The only way, realistically, that you can get away from them is on a Rhyniognatha, because they're so bloody quick. So, there is still one flaw in this taming without a net gun theory, and that is that you have to find a way to trap them. Now I'm leading this guy all the way through the swamp, and you can see I'm just dodging him as he's shooting me, and it's a pretty intense chase. If I slow down whatsoever, he will catch me, and then I won't get away from him, because as you can see I'm not actually gaining any speed on him. But the aim here is I'm going to get him back, and I'm going to kite him into the trap. Now if I didn't already have a Rhynio, then I would have to have my trap closer to where he'd spawned and get him in there some other way, either using like a Rex or myself or whatever, but not impossible. Yeah. Alright, let's get him in here. Now, my Rhynio's on passive, so I'm going to hop off and I'm going to close the gate first thing. He'll continue to aggro on it. Now, I need to pod it, because this is the only way I'm going to be able to stop it getting killed. And this is a bit tricky, because every time he hits it, the Rhynio moves and interrupts the cryopod process. So let's try and get right underneath it and see if that helps. Oh, we might have it. There we go. There we go. Oh, got him. Okay. And I am in a puddle of sap or resin. Right. So now I have to get out without getting killed. Hey, he'll knock me out of the trap by the looks of it, which is good. Let's just persevere. Bang. I've also got some pretty decent armor on, some fairly decent flak. Only stuff that I've got out of drops on the island, so it's not, massively OP, but alright. He's lost interest. You can see that sapped indicator. When that gets down to 0, I should be able to move again. There we go. and we have one trapped. Nice. Without using the net gun. So, what do we do from here? Well, let's close this front door. Whoop, just to be sure. And now we need to begin the next phase, and that is getting his health down to below 10% without the use of a net gun. And that, to be honest, that's going to be the tricky bit. How are we going to do this? Well, we're going to knock him out. So he's not a knockout tame, or she's not a knockout tame, I should say. But if I give him or her a couple of shots with the shocking trank darts, bang, get out of the way, Parasaur. Seriously? Come on, dude. Is it? No, it's on the ground. Doesn't look like it's knocked out. Let's just give it another thump. Its wings are still moving. Oh no, sorry, no, my mistake. It is unconscious. Okay. Wow, they still move a fair bit when they're unconscious. Alright, so now we can put the magnifying glass on and we can check this guy's health. Alright, so with 2352 health, we have to get his health down, or her health down, to 235, yeah, or below, to get it to impregnate our surrogate dinosaur that we're going to bring in. Now in this instance, we're going to wait for it to wake up before we do that. So how do we know that we're doing enough damage? Well, we're going to use the magic of math. Here we've got a training dummy. Now you'll notice when I hit the training dummy, it shows damage of 9, so it's demonstrating how much damage I do by punching it. If I hit it with a shotgun, it'll show all the individual damage, and then it shows a total 1650. Yeah, so my shotgun will do 1650 damage points. If I switch, let's chuck some normal bullets in the long neck. The long neck does 834 damage. And the machine gun, this is the assault rifle, does 137 each time. So we can see that with the long neck doing 834 damage, I can hit this guy twice with the long neck, but not 3 times, otherwise its health will be too low, and then I would need to do the rest with the assault rifle. And that seems to be the best way to do it. Now, I guess I could take the health down while it's unconscious. That would probably be easier, because then I could check it with the magnifying glass as I'm going. But I don't know if these guys heal when they become conscious, so that could be a risk. Now, this guy is taking forever to wake up. So this is not going to be a short process. So what I think we might do, there's 2 options we've got. One is, like I said, we can do the damage while it's asleep, which we won't do this time round. But we'll keep an eye on the health bar when it wakes up and see if its health recovers very quickly. The other option is we build a trap around it. So we've got it in a big trap. Let's trap it to the point where it can't fly up towards the top of the trap, and then we know that when it's awake we can still hit it with the magnifying glass and be able to tell what its health is like at that stage. Just about done. We'll add a couple of extra pillars in here just to stop it flying up, hopefully. and there we go. The extra trap bit is done. Look, it ain't pretty, but it'll do the job. The idea is just to stop it from flying up, I guess, when it becomes conscious. Alright, let's have a look. It's bad to wake up. Let's see what happens. Can the trap hold it? Will it fly out? Hopefully it doesn't fly out, and hopefully it stays kind of where it is, and we can check its health. Alright, so far so good. Didn't get out of the trap. Oh, it can turn around though. Okay. Alright. It's attacking the trap. That's okay. It won't damage stone, so that's not a problem. Let's see if we can get close enough. Oh, okay. It can still hit me. I suppose I knew that was going to happen. So, let's see. Okay, so its health didn't instantly recover. But it does look like it's going up a little bit. So, that's something to be wary of. They do heal very quickly. I know where I've used the same Rhynio to impregnate 2 dinosaurs. It generally tends to heal in between pregnancies. So just got to be wary of that. Yeah, see, it's definitely healing. Okay. So let's get our long neck and body shots. I don't know if headshots count on these guys, but we definitely just want body shots. And then let's go and have a look and see what that does to its health. Okay, we're still above half. Oh, so let's hit it again. Another body shot. There we go. And let's have another look. It's hard to see, but it's coming down. It's not low enough yet, so let's just hit it a few times with the assault rifle. Remember, this does 137 damage each shot, so yeah, we'll go again. Oh, bang. In hindsight, I should have done this while it was unconscious. Okay, 2 shots. That should probably do us, I reckon. No, 292, not quite enough. Remember, we need 230 odd. Let's go one more time. It's not the time to be trigger happy. Alright, that should do it. That should do the trick. So we're going to go into this second section, which is gated off, and we're going to throw out our Rex. Make sure the Rex is on passive. That's really important. You don't want it attacking the Rhynio when it shoots. And we'll go and get our pheromone that we forgot to grab before. Here we go. We'll take the one that's closest to spoiling, and let's go and whack that in the Rex. So the idea here is we'll feed the pheromone, open the gate, feed the pheromone to the Rex, and then get this guy to come in and impregnate it. Where's our health? It's still okay. Still looks fine. Let's open the gate. Right, and feed the Rex the pheromone. Oh, hang on. Wait a sec. That's right. It's still in the trap. Alright, we'll delete the trap or demolish the trap. We should just be able to remove these foundations and everything should crumble. Nope. Okay, alright. Didn't expect that stuff to stay. No, okay, it's being a bit stubborn. Oh, really? This was an actual building, it would crumble a lot quicker. Alright, there we go. She's free. Alright, let's get on the Rex quickly. Feed the pheromone. Up. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Alright, now we're going to move forward a little bit, give her plenty of space. She's going to attack for a little bit. And then she should do her sort of tail swipe and impregnate. but she is not. Okay, she shoots. Now she should do it. Ah, which she's not. Okay, that's... Alright, I think she's probably healed. This is the problem with doing a really low level one, is that the difference between where you can get your health down to and where it needs to be is quite small. So if they heal, they'll heal very quickly past the point where they're going to impregnate you. So we might actually need to do a little bit more damage. Let's pick our time here. And let's just turn the Rex around, get into a better spot. She seems to have largely lost interest. Let's see. The thing is, I don't want to kill it. I really don't want to kill it. So I have a feeling it needs shooting again, but I'd like to check it with the magnifying glass first. Let's see if we can get it to aggro on the Rex. Yep, that's it. Alright. And let's see if we can actually get the magnifying glass on it. That would be very useful. Alright, that's the wrong one. Okay. Yeah, so 388. So once, is that enough? That should be enough, shouldn't it? One more, just for good measure. Oh, there we go. Wow, yeah. So that's definitely what she needed, because immediately I'd done enough damage. She did the tail swipe thing and got the Rex pregnant. So let's turn around. Get into the safe second section of the trap. The Rhino will flee or fly up to the top of the trap at that stage and is no longer interested in us, at least for a few minutes. So we can safely make our exit, and there we go. We have a pregnant Rex. So obviously this one's a level 20, so we're not going to go through and sacrifice a half decent Rex to oh, what's that down there? The Trudon. Wow, that could have ended badly, couldn't it? I hate Trudons. Yeah, so we're not going to sacrifice a half-decent Rex to birth a level 20. So we're going to go and cryopod this one and get rid of the baby. And that is my video on how to tame a Rhyniognatha without the use of a net gun. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got something out of this video, and if you did, please show your appreciation by liking or subscribing, and feel free to leave me a comment below if you can. I really do appreciate those, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'm Llama, and I'm out of here.